Lords 2015. It was once again an exciting summer at the most iconic cricket ground in the world. The Ashes was undoubtedly the headline event as the old enemy Australia was back in town, but there was much more to be celebrated this summer.
It was a truly wonderful year, thanks in no small part to the cricketers, of course, the cricketers of New Zealand, Australia and England, and many other cricketers too, who performed out on the hallowed turf and on the nursery ground.
Following England's victory in Cardiff over Australia, the sides met at Lords for the second Investec Test. It was to be a rare moment of Australian dominance during the summer. The day before the match, Australian captain Michael Clarke took time to visit St Edward's Catholic Primary School in Westminster. The school kids, coached as part of MCC's community programme, got a chance to play cricket with Clarke and meet MCC's Ashes mascot, Ernie, the Ashes Ern. It was back to business for Clarke the next day. Australia dominated from the start, with Steve Smith and Chris Rogers both getting their names on the famous honours board.
Rogers on 99 and a shrill shriek of delight from Chris Rogers. Finally he gets 100, he gets on the honours board at Lords. It's a special moment.
To bat all day, day one of a Lords Test, you know, that's as an opening batsman, that's as good as it gets. You know, I think as players, you always want to get your name up on the honour board, and if you're going to think about any place in the world, apart from maybe in Australia, you want to have your name up there. It's Lords, and after the Cardiff Test, we needed a couple of players to stand up, and I wanted to be one of those guys.
Australia won the match by a mammoth 405 runs after England crumbled on day 4 to just 103 all out.
Bowling! What a way to win a Test match. Margin, a monumental 405 runs. One of Australia's finest hours.
Earlier in the summer, England beat New Zealand in a brilliant Test match at the home of cricket. The match went the full distance, and much credit must be given to MCC head groundsman Mick Hunt and his team for producing a fantastic pitch. There was, however, one very notable absentee from the match, as the Lord's weather vane, Father Time, was nowhere to be seen. He'd been blown over by a gust of wind in March and had to be treated for copper damage. It's the first time since being put up in 1926 that the weather vane had missed a test. Thankfully, he was soon repaired and back in place for the Ashes. Back on the pitch, a new hero was born during the match when Ben Stokes hit the fastest Test 100 at Lords.
Oh, he's hit that. Don't worry about that.
There it is. Fantastic moment for Ben Stokes, a seam-stealing, scintillating 100, and what's more, it's the fastest Test 100 ever made at Lords. In 85 balls, he has pulverised the New Zealand bowlers.
Tourist Kane Williamson with an impressive 132 and Trent Boult with 5 for 87 also reached personal milestones, both getting their names on the honours board.
It's always a great experience to come to London, to the home of cricket, and enjoy all the build-up that comes with the Test match. So obviously the result didn't go quite our way, but yeah, a very, very amazing experience. It really wasn't my thinking to go out there and try to get them all, but it was very nice to get them, and obviously to tick up 5 was something we're not going to forget in a long time.
But it was Stokes who stole the show, taking 2 wickets in 2 balls on the final day and claiming a well-deserved Man of the Match award.
As 3 balls go, they just did. And it's a big fish too, Kane Williamson. Oh, yeah! This is off the chart. We talked about both of them yesterday. And now Ben Stokes mirrored him with the bat. Now he's doing it with the ball. That's Brendan McCullum, by the way.
It was perhaps after this test that there was belief Alistair Cook and his team really could regain the Ashes. Despite their defeat to the Australians at Lord's, England won back the urn convincingly by the time of the fourth test at Trent Bridge.
Against the odds, Alistair Cook's team have completely outplayed Australia. Joy is absolutely merited.
In the Royal London One Day International, Australia once again got the upper hand at the home of cricket, winning by 64 runs. But the match may well be best remembered for an incident in which England's Ben Stokes was given out for obstructing the ball.
Oh dear, oh well, he's immediately apologised. That was vicious. I think the Australians are asking whether that's obstructing the field because Stokes is in the way of the throw, which was aimed at the stumps. I think it's just an instinctive reaction from Stokes. And he's been given out. Well, that's a surprise. Stokes can't believe it. Well, England don't like it, of course.
Now, some would say that wasn't in the spirit of the game. Others argued that by the simple letter of the law, he was out, and that was the end of it. The Royal London One Day Cup final saw a fairy tale for former England wicketkeeper Geraint Jones. The 2005 Ashes hero was on the winning side as underdogs Gloucestershire rolled back the years to beat Surrey in a thrilling game. Jones, who marked the occasion with a 50, was carried off the pitch by teammates after a tense 6-run victory.
To go out in this way, to be able to get a few runs and help contribute, and then, you know, I had a bit of a passenger role in the field, to be honest. I was able to watch it and watch it unfold and sort of watch from afar, so that was quite nice. I wasn't in the mix like I have been for so many years with the gloves on. So yeah, no, great way to go out, and yeah, incredible.
For more great videos from Lords, please subscribe.